am handling 5 cities, say Mumbai, Hyderabad, Kolkata, Bhubaneswar or Indore. We have to play a bigger role in all. It may be manufacturer, trader, because now today's market finance is the backbone of the industries. Because if your finance is good, you will grow. There is no challenge at all. If you ask any entrepreneur or any MSME, if his finance is good, growth will be always in a higher note. Today's market personal loan is very easy. Now, lots of NBFCs, lots of banks have direct approach to the salaried. So now can be taken online also. ABC companies are taking this personal loan, and personal loan are quite cheaper. It is usually 10% is the minimum rate of interest where personal loan has been landing, and it's a bigger market. But now this market has been catered by lots of NBFCs, lots of banks through online portal. Working capital is a very strong backbone of the finance industry, and working capital plays a bigger role in MSME and any entrepreneur. If he gets a proper funding from his bank as a working capital, then his growth is phenomenal. We as a partner to our MSME, our entrepreneurs, we always suggest to take insurance either from banks or NBFC, either we can also arrange. So it is better to take care their future growth and future they are secure, and they can avail more loan also.
What's the financial advice that you could give to the audience?
Keep your CIBIL healthy and keep growing. That's the only mantra I can give.
Our guest today is Mr. Rawlo, VP RupeeBoss Financial Services, a commerce graduate and a diploma in marketing, who started a career in sales in financial loan products. Within a year, at the age of 23, he was handling a team of 60 people with 14 leaders, achieving miraculous numbers in City Financial in small ticket loans. He then went on to big ticket size loans in multiple sectors, from business to personal, secured to unsecured lending. Currently, as Vice President RupeeBoss Financial Services, he leads a team of 70 plus professionals across Mumbai, Hyderabad, Bhubaneswar, Kolkata and Indore. Hello and welcome to Buck Studio. I'm your host, Hetal Rawat. Today, we are having an expert who's going to talk a lot about something. What is it? Let me give you a hint. Bank, vitamin M, money, loans. Are you understanding where I'm going to now? Yes, our expert today and our guest is Mr. Rawlo Tuna, VP of RupeeBoss Financial Services Private Limited. Over to you. Hello, Mr. Rawlo. How are you doing?
Good.
Great. Yes. He has been having 21 years of experience, and you started your journey from Andromeda.
Yes.
And right now with RupeeBoss, you are there since 7 years. Yes. So how has been financial lending now?
The money always industry-wise, it will be required more for manufacturer and then trader. Then it will be coming to a service industry or a professional.
So for every strata and every business type, you have a separate team which caters to that.
Yes, because when you deal with manufacturer, you have an experienced team, experienced leader under us who takes care of their details, their requirements, and structured that way. So he is a long-term borrower. He's not short-term. Sometimes trader or a service industry, they are short-term borrowers.
Project basis.
Project basis. But manufacturer, because they have to grow. Because, for example, there are lots of small entrepreneurs where I work with them. Their turnover was 10 crore, 20 crore, they are now 100 crore, 150 crores.
And so at every stage of the manufacturing unit to progress, you have something or the other to provide to them, and that is also specialized.
Yes, always, because all manufacturers, all traders or a different kind of borrower has a different kind of requirement. So we have to structure as per his requirement. Then only we will come in a picture to, in a bigger role to his business to develop.
Your offices are spread across the length and breadth of the country, and there are so many branches. So do you see a certain level of requirement coming popularly from a particular region? And can you explain what are the different types of products?
Right now, if you ask me, I am handling 5 cities, say Mumbai, Hyderabad, Kolkata, Bhubaneswar or Indore. So Hyderabad is more of unsecured business loan market, bigger market. So people take secured loan lesser rather than unsecured business loan. Calcutta also same kind of people. So where unsecured business loan happens, but it's a different market altogether.
So this has more of MSMEs.
Yeah, MSME is coming every day. Everyone to build their own business. The people once understand what is the maths of the business income, then everyone to do the business.
And unsecured business loan is the way forward.
Yeah, but different sectors, different entrepreneur has their option too, because everyone want the funds in a lesser rate. So they have to decide what kind of funding they are looking at. Secured is cheaper, unsecured is little expensive. So everyone have their options.
Interesting. Any one success story of a borrower?
I can tell lots of success story because in my portfolio I have 80 to 100 customers where I help in a long run. They have a turnover of 2 crore, now it's 20 crore. So there are different players and we have to play a bigger role in all. It may be manufacturer, trader, we have to play a bigger role. Because now today's market finance is the backbone of the industries.
Okay.
Because if your finance is good, you will grow. There is no challenge at all, if you ask. If your finance is not that great, then challenges come.
Okay.
If you ask any entrepreneur or any MSME, if his finance is good, growth will be always in a higher note. And how good these MSMEs manage their finance with their expertise team also.
Correct. Let's come to RMs. They are the life and soul of RupeeBoss. So what is the energy? How do you keep them motivated?
So one is only I tells my team to qualify every month incentives. One is the most important part of RupeeBoss. So if you are successful every month, then you are successful in your life also. Once you're successful, second dream is to be build team and across country, if you have a great team, you have a great future.
All right. This seems quite interesting. Any challenges or opportunities that you've seen in the loan distribution market?
Opportunity is big because as I told, there are lots of MSMEs coming, lots of businessmen are doubling their business, lots of industries are coming and lots of things are open up for the finance industries after COVID especially. So I want to say any businessman, he should keep his CIBIL healthier and think about growing year and year. And that should be an increasing strategy for any entrepreneur or any MSME.
Does your team support them when the CIBIL is not that great? Is there any?
See, we guide them. See, these are the issues. You have to resolve these. And if you maintain for a 6 month or 1 year, and after that everything is fine, we can support what kind of lending you are looking at.
Support.
That we have to always do. See, today's we can't help them, but maintaining their sudden requirements, we can futurely, we can take care of that. So our strategy is that no, somebody is now doing a business turnover of 2 crore. So gradually he will go to 5, then 10. And these are the businessmen who are our customers, our targeted customer.
So we understood from you a lot of challenges and a lot of opportunities in the loan distribution market. So right from the teen days, we have observed that people want to become independent at an early age and all of it. So personal loan has been always a requirement.
So personal loan is something, today's market personal loan is very easy. Now lots of NBFCs, lots of banks have direct approach to the salaried. So now can be taken online also. Okay, and it is been taken more in a, you can say, a salaried class, and lots of ABC companies are taking this personal loan, and personal loan are quite cheaper. It is usually 10% is the minimum rate of interest where personal loan has been landing, and it's a bigger market. But now this market has been catered by lots of NBFCs, lots of banks through online portal. So now that is becoming a different kind of market for a personal loan for salary.
So how do they make a judgment? Because there's so much of information on internet is one thing where you can educate yourself and understand and have knowledge, but it is also confusing people. Too much information.
Now, if you see, there are lots of apps are there. So there are links are coming. So links click कर लो, automatically आपको दिख जाता है.
Yes.
क्या loan amount है, किस तरह avail करना, कितना tenure है. So now it's become easy. Now you are using credit card. Salaried people, you know, most of people are using credit card. So credit card के through offer आ जाता है. And links के through आप upload कर लो, immediately पैसा आ जाता है. So the business of salaried class is moved online almost 30-40%.
So all the information is there on your website. It's
Yes.
the number and a helpline to get in touch and understand.
Yes.
And I believe you also mentioned that there is a EMI calculator also.
Yes.
One can make a judgment decision there and then come and get in
That
touch with.
happens immediately in a hour's time, or sometime if you get the links from the banks also, it happens in a quick time. You can say in 5-10 minutes also you get a personal loan. So that fast is
That fast, yeah.
So market is increasing like anything.
It's telling us not to stop. It's telling us that become a boss.
For your all
have
needs.
good money in your hand and then start investing and start doing.
Exactly.
Fulfill your dreams and then we take
Yes.
it forward from there. Which is why I think Harek app may, even if you log into your own mobile banking, the first pop-up that happens is this is the loan, this is the rate, this is how it is happening.
And lots of banks and NBFC approach also in that way, na? You need a loan for marriages, you need a loan for renovation, all kind of loans. So personal loan is the only one solution for this all requirements.
One-stop solution for all these
Lesser rate of interest, fast money.
serves variety of requirements. Working capital seems to be very interesting. So the businessman how can he make a right decision? What type of
Working capital is a very strong backbone of the finance industry, and working capital plays a bigger role in MSME and any entrepreneur. If he gets a proper funding from his bank as a working capital, then his growth is phenomenal, because every year there will be a percentage of growth is there. Certain percentage is required, certain kind of working capital, which can be given by their primary banker, or customer can
Okay. Now, there seems to be a large number of investment by way of factory and by way of machinery loans that people are taking. I'm sure there will be a space, an open space for insurance. So how do you cross-sell it?
any entrepreneur, any businessman has to take an insurance. That is mandatory. If you have a factory, you have a factory insurance. If you have machinery, you have a machinery insurance. And somebody is taking, entrepreneur is a bigger loan of working capital, that has to be also covered. Because always it's a good time, bad time. So when it's a bad time, insurance play a vital role to fulfill your needs.
And since COVID, we've seen a lot of challenging times.
And as you've seen in the COVID, lots of my customers, where I convince them to take this insurance, which will eventually help in bad times. Some has taken those insurance, they are taken advantage of that. And somebody has not taken, they have to lose some money, some preferential value for those things.
So even after a good chunk of money coming to you and you are deputing it into certain sectors of your business, you need to be wise enough to have insurance backing as well. In case if any calamity or anything happens, these are some decisions which are always financially led. And it's important that they come and they talk to you because you are the professional and expert on this.
All loans, all bankers or NBFC, they approach customer for loan as well as insurance. We as a partner to our MSME, our entrepreneurs, we always suggest to take insurance either from banks or NBFC, either we can also arrange. So it is better to take care their future growth and future they are secure and they can avail more loan also.
Okay. Now, if we have to understand predictions about future of the loan distribution sector in India, then what would it be?
It would be great. It would be awesome, and I can't have any words to say on that, because market is moving like anything, because there are lots of strategies coming, lots of products are coming. Like I said, you Mudra loan, CGT SME loan, there are different kind of now NBFCs, banks, they are giving 100% of funding, they are giving business loan, there are lots of private fundings, there are lots of construction funding for the builders.
How big is this industry if we have to understand in the pie chart form?
I think is a big.
All right. Some interesting stuff we would want to understand from you in particular, Rawlo. What's a financial advice that you could give to the audience?
Nothing else. Keep your CIBIL healthy and keep growing. That's the only mantra I can give.
Okay.
Because CIBIL plays a vital role. If your intention is good, growth is good, then all banks and NBFC is always in your toe.
And what's the range of being in that healthy zone of CIBIL score?
Any client has 750 plus score is a healthy CIBIL.
Start checking, guys. What's your score right now? So we did some research about your career stint. You have almost 21 years of experience moving from Andromeda to RupeeBoss. I mean, it's been quite a bit. And you are right now the vice president. So what would be the best advice for leaders to create more growth within the team?
So within the team, leader has to keep motivating their teams and keep building more people And only mantra for my leaders or RupeeBoss leader, keep performing well and keep earning every month incentives. And if you earn more incentives, your energy is positive and your growth is positive.
Very crisp. Keep showing results, keep reaping benefits and gratification, and enjoy. That's typically quite good. How about office scenario? How typical is it? Is it formal? Is it informal?
Formal. It's a Monday to Friday is a formal.
Yeah.
People coming, meeting happens with their team, meeting happen with their clients, meeting happen with their business heads, and they are they are calling customers, banker are visiting our office, meeting, discussing cases. So it's a busy schedule. If you say morning, it is lots of people coming, bankers, clients, sometimes our telecallers talking to clients for different requirements, and cold call happens in the market. All those happens in RupeeBoss. And our specialty is RupeeBoss plays a different role. We are more focused on in-house business rather than doing more business through the consultant.
Oh, that's quite good. Let's do it directly.
That's a big contribution in RupeeBoss. His 30% of business comes from the chartered accountant consultants.
Wow.
And 70% business is done by in-house from RupeeBoss. So that is the key factor of RupeeBoss growing well and doing good in the today's market.
Keeping
We are
your core
customer
team
oriented.
Yes, keeping your core stream strong and ensuring that 70% of the business is happening in-house. That's quite commendable with these many offices in place. That's right. So we're coming to a very interesting segment. It's a rapid fire round. So we would like to understand that in your this journey, was there a special course or a best course that you did for financial sales? And what was it?
It's nothing. I have done only a diploma in marketing. So that is the only to understand how the market industry is. So nothing else.
Okay. Can you in one breath itself say 10 to 12 banks?
Kotak, SDFC, Deutsche, Axis, ICICI, Equitas, then your Small Jana, and lots of banks.
Okay, it can go on and on. One liner, a learning from a mentor.
In our sales, only mantra is keep building good leaders and keep building team.
Keep building team and good leaders. All right. A formula to get work done.
Have a planning day before. You should have a morning. If you have a good morning planning, then your day is done.
Wonderful. And advice for a very nascent level borrower.
So I told you earlier also, the only mantra is you have to keep your CIBIL healthy. You have to keep growing yourself. And whenever you require a loan, you are not alone. We RupeeBoss is always having.
And last but not the least, what is the management style that you adapt in one word and why?
Create more teams and be profitable. That's
Be profitable.
So any investor wants, that is the important formula I can say.
So that's coming straight from the VP's mind, and his brain is very clear. Be profitable, motivate your team, grow your team. Thank you so much, Rawlo. It has been very insightful because this subject is such a big concern for India. Everybody is growing and population is very high. Thank you so much to give us this much tips about financial lending.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Good to have you here. See you soon for the next more interesting episodes. And if you want to know certain more topics, please comment. See you. Subscribe to our channel to enjoy more such business podcasts and stories. Hit that like button and leave a comment to show some love.